Obviously, if you are only visiting Virginia Beach for 2 or 3 days, you're going to want to spend most of your time at the beach soaking up the sun and wading into the water. That's the whole point of a beach vacation. But if you're going to stay a week or longer, or if you visit beaches pretty regularly so you don't mind spending some of your time checking out some of the other activities the city has to offer, then we've got some ideas for you. In this video, my husband Jack, with a little help from me, is going to show you some activities to consider if you're trying to plan an action-packed and at times thrill-seeking Virginia Beach vacation. He'll show you how you can get out on the water and up in the air, all in search of a good time. We start the morning meeting up with some friends to play a couple hours of Topgolf, located about 13 miles from the beach. This is a good option if your travel party is competitive, and you don't have to be an experienced golfer to enjoy it. If you haven't tried Topgolf before, it's a pretty high-tech experience. They provide the golf clubs, which you wave in front of a sensor, and a golf ball rolls out to you. Each ball has a unique RFID chip that allows Topgolf to track your ball's trajectory and tracks which, if any, target your ball lands in. You don't need to be an experienced golfer because the targets are big, like bigger than a car. So the computer tracks your score as you do your best to land a ball in one of the targets. You can even play an Angry Birds version of Topgolf, where the screen in your bay shows a virtual landscape where your golf ball is an angry bird trying to knock down the towers built by their enemy pigs. As of the time of this video, Topgolf is half price on Mondays through Thursdays and also varies by time of day. Mornings are the least expensive and evenings are the most expensive. Average price on weekends is about $50, so half that on Mondays through Thursdays. Topgolf also has a sports bar and restaurant, and you can even order food and drinks for your bay as you golf. Now here is Jack to tell us about some more thrilling ways to add some excitement to your vacation.
Next up, we head to ifly, Virginia Beach, just a couple of blocks off the beach. If you've never tried indoor skydiving, this is your chance. After checking in and getting a training session and putting on your flight gear, you'll be accompanied into the vertical wind tunnel with an instructor who stays in the tunnel to help you enjoy a safe flight. That instructor is the guy dressed in black in this footage from our visit. The powerful wind tunnel creates a smooth cushion of air that fills the tunnel. It allows you to experience the sensation of free fall as if you were actually skydiving. Anyone ages 3 and up can participate at ifly, though people under 18 do need their parents to sign a waiver. While people of pretty much any age can participate, there are certain health, mobility, and weight limitations regarding who may fly, so check into that in advance. This is a lot of fun. There are only 2 negatives that sometimes get mentioned about ifly. One is, this is kind of expensive. For example, a 2-flight package where you get 2 turns in the wind tunnel is $59.95. A 4-flight experience is $104.95. The other negative is the length of your flight. Each flight lasts only 60 seconds. So some people feel that that short experience in the tunnel isn't worth the price. However, actual skydiving only lasts a few minutes more per flight, and each flight is a lot more expensive than a flight at ifly. If you want to feel what skydiving feels like in a safe environment, I definitely recommend checking out ifly. Next up, we visit the Adventure Park at the Virginia Aquarium. This is located about 4 miles from the beach. Once you check in and get your safety briefing, you get harnessed up and you practice on a zip line that's only a few feet off the ground. Then you embark on an adventure as you climb your way through the ropes course and zip line from tree to tree. There are both high ropes courses and low ropes courses, which feature 258 challenge elements, 33 zip lines, and 6 different challenge levels. Your adventure through the course is self-guided, though park staff is nearby to assist if needed. A general admission ticket is $64 for ages 14 and up. This includes 3 hours of climbing on the ropes course. 3 hours is usually enough time to make it through several of the trails available at the park. There are discounted tickets for kids 13 and under. On select nights, they have an evening event called Glow in the Park, where the trails are lit up with glowing lights and speakers throughout the course play music as you make your way through the trees. The company that operates the Adventure Park just opened a new attraction right next door called Owl Creek Landing. It features a 65-foot high observation tower, featuring the longest steel slide in the United States and treetop trails. We have a video all about the Owl Creek Landing experience that Alice will link to at the end of this video. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please click the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Both of these are free ways that you can help Alice's channel grow. And maybe she'll give me a raise. Next, we're going to Rudy Inlet to board the Rudy rocket. And just like that, I'm on a boat. This 70-foot long speedboat is advertised as the ultimate Virginia Beach thrill ride. This hour-long cruise runs daily, May through September, weather permitting. It lasts an hour and is made up of several different parts. The first half is a speedboat ride along the coast. I've taken dolphin watching and whale watching cruises in Virginia Beach, and this is a much different experience. In this first part, we're just flying through the water with wind in our hair, passing other boats, and getting a good look at the hotels and restaurants along the beach. After a bit, we stop and just float for a few minutes looking for dolphins. We did see a few, but they were gone so fast, I didn't get any good footage of them at this point. But don't worry, good dolphin footage is coming up in a moment. Our tour guide also pointed out the Cape Henry lighthouses, both the 1792 original and the 1881 replacement lighthouse can be visited, but they are both located on the Fort Story military base. So if you want to see these lighthouses, look up the security measures that you'll have to pass in order to visit. Anyway, our boat ride then continued at about 1/3 the speed we were going earlier, but it was just enough to cause a wake that the area's dolphins love to swim in and jump through. Apparently the dolphins know where this boat is going to be each day on this tour and hang out waiting to swim in its wake. As soon as the captain got the boat going, the dolphins appeared, and it was more dolphins than I've ever seen in the wild in my life. There were dolphins swimming on both sides of the boat. There had to be at least a dozen of them, maybe more, following behind us and having a great time. It lasted about 5 minutes before the captain slowed us down again, and we were just floating. The dolphins disappeared pretty quickly once that happened. I wish that part of this experience could have lasted all day. It was really cool. The boat ride back was focused on getting us boat passengers wet. As the captain drove the boat fast through the ocean, making twists and turns along the way, trying to kick up water. I don't know if you can tell in this footage, but we are getting drenched. The driest place to sit on the boat is the very front because the front of the boat sits up higher off the water. I'm going to do this again someday. I had a great time.
There is one other attraction opening up later this summer that will be a great way to add some action to your Virginia Beach vacation. The Atlantic Surf Park is set to open soon, a project being overseen by famous musician and Virginia Beach native Pharrell Williams, among others. The main attraction here will be a wave pool for surfers. They will offer 55-minute sessions to experienced surfers with 7 different levels of waves to choose from. Price for the session depends on what level of waves you choose. If you are not an experienced surfer, they will offer group classes for kids and for adults. You can even have a private training session if you'd like. The surf park isn't open yet, but the complex does have a 5,000-seat music hall, which has already hosted several concerts this summer. This fall, restaurants will be added to the complex, and eventually apartments and office space will be available for rent here as well. This is a major part of plans to improve and update the Virginia Beach Resort area in the coming days, and we can't wait to see how it all comes together. No opening date has been announced for the surf park. It is still being advertised as opening sometime in summer of 2025. Click the links at the end of this video to see our video about Owl Creek Landing or our Virginia Beach playlist for more on how to have a great vacation in Virginia Beach. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so we can see you the next time we're traveling through.